Many animals have impressive stories to share that have changed history or impacted the lives of many. Here at Fact-A-Rama we are going to uncover some of these tales of historic animals. Keep watching until the end to find out what happened in this magnificent tale. Kotovskaya reminisces about the period before Laika, when numerous dogs were sent on suborbital flights lasting just a few minutes, aimed at testing the feasibility of surviving in weightlessness. However, the time had come to send a dog into actual space, recalls Kotovskaya, who celebrated her 90th birthday in October and still leads a laboratory at the Institute of Biomedical Problems in Moscow. The institute specializes in space science and, in 2010, conducted a simulation of a Mars mission by isolating volunteers for 520 days. In preparation for space travel, the dogs were gradually accustomed to the concept of confinement within a pressurized capsule measuring a mere 80 centimeters, 31 inches, in length. Kotovskaya introduced them to increasingly smaller cages, allowing them to adapt to the restricted space. To simulate the demanding G-forces experienced during rocket launches, the canine candidates underwent training in a centrifuge. They were also exposed to comparable levels of noise, preparing them for the high decibel levels encountered during space missions. Laika, a mixed-breed dog of approximately 3 years old and weighing 6 kilograms, 13 pounds, was selected from a group of stray dogs found on the streets of Moscow. As with all the other potential space candidates, Laika was a female. Kotovskaya explained, "We opted for female dogs because they do not need as much space as males, given that they do not lift their leg to urinate." Additionally, stray dogs were chosen due to their adaptability and lower maintenance requirements. In order to generate public interest, the chosen dogs were required to have photogenic qualities and were given memorable names. Laika's name originates from the Russian word for bark. Among 5 or 6 potential candidates, Laika stood out for her resourcefulness, calm demeanor, and slightly curious expression, ultimately earning her the opportunity to embark on the historic space mission. On the day before Laika's mission, the scientist entered the room to bid farewell to the dog and offer a final tender touch, she recalled. At 5:30 a.m. Moscow time, the Sputnik satellite carrying Laika was launched into space from Kazakhstan, which would later become the site of the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Initially, everything appeared to be progressing smoothly, according to Kotovskaya. During the launch, it was natural for Laika's heart rate to increase significantly. However, after 3 hours, her heart rate returned to its normal rhythm. During the 9th orbit of Earth, a distressing turn of events occurred. The temperature inside the capsule housing Laika began to rapidly rise, surpassing 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. This unfortunate development was a result of inadequate insulation against the sun's intense rays. As the brave canine journeyed further into outer space, the overwhelming noise and the relentless pressure of the flight filled her with terror. Her heart rate skyrocketed to 3 times its normal pace, and her respiration rate quadrupled. The situation worsened when she passed through the heat shield, causing the temperatures inside the spacecraft to escalate. Despite managing to reach orbit alive, Laika's ordeal was far from over. Trapped in a cramped and confining space, she suffered from extreme heat, hunger, and unrelenting fear. Regrettably, within just a few hours, Laika succumbed to the unbearable conditions, succumbing to overheating and dehydration. While the initial hope was for Laika to survive for a period of 8 to 10 days, her tragic fate was sealed by the unforgiving circumstances she endured. Her sacrifice highlighted the immense challenges and risks involved in early space exploration endeavors. While Laika's story remains tragic, it is important to acknowledge that she was not the first nor the last dog to venture into space. Following her untimely death, subsequent missions saw dogs return safely. Nevertheless, Laika's sacrifice provided valuable insights into the challenges of space travel, which paved the way for successful manned missions. The poignant tale of Laika also sparked a significant shift in public perception regarding animal rights and cruelty. The Soviet Union's decision to send Laika into space without the technology to bring her back evoked widespread protests from concerned Soviet citizens. International organizations like the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, the British Society for Happy Dogs, and passionate dog enthusiasts expressed their disapproval, even staging demonstrations on the steps of the United Nations in New York. This pivotal event played a crucial role in transforming the animal rights movement into what it has become today. Laika's enduring legacy is evident in her recognition within popular culture worldwide. She is commemorated by a statue at the Moscow Military Research Facility, honoring her brave journey. Furthermore, her name is immortalized through a crater on Mars. While animal testing continues in space research facilities, Laika's heartbreaking story has instigated a significant shift in ethical considerations, leading to experiments being conducted only if there is a reasonable chance of the animal's survival. If you enjoyed today's video and stayed until the end, please hit that like and subscribe button along with that bell icon so that you can be notified each time we post. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.